Hi, Moon Shadow. How you doing? Right, where should we go? I don't know. Suppose better go to Blackwater, eh? Go and check our telegrams.
Club. I'm just saying, I like that hair a lot better, so she wins that.
Hey, mister, you wouldn't happen to be a ranger by chance, would you, with a poncho?
I'm a recruit ranger, yeah.
Hey, you think you could help me find my friend?
Well, this is only my second day, and I'd have to go with somebody else, I'm afraid. Where are they missing?
Here, Blackwater.
Have you sent Rangers a telegram, have you?
No,
I
I'm
don't
talking to
think
one
he's
right now.
actually missing, Lou. He's not actually missing.
Oh, he's right there.
He just what?
Oh, you found him. Well done. There you go.
Thank you so much, Ranger Recruit. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I commend you?
You got kidnapped by a bear.
You have to tell my superiors.
What?
The bear robbed me.
You got robbed by a bear?
No problem. What's your name?
It was unbearable.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
I'm
Shut
just
the
in the
fuck
middle
up.
of a telegram. I'll speak to you in a sec. Give
Yeah,
us.
you're fine. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. God bless, sir.
Thank you.
I feel like a little pig when I eat chocolate.
Who's that?
I'm looking for opportunity. Like I can smell your cheap cologne from like all the way from Saint Denis if you were there.
It's complimentary to say
God.
your cologne.
Sorry
Sorry,
about that.
what was your name?
It's Rodney Spencer. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Rodney. My name's Lou.
Hello, Lou. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
That's
You guys,
good.
you guys ever come to Saint Denis?
I imagine so. Yeah, I mean we go all over the crossing. You know, I suppose it depends on who's in that area. You know, they get a lot on the tip line, but I don't really know the mechanics of it. I've only been on one patrol, so I don't really know. I just sent a telegram saying if there was any rangers about, I can go on a ride along, get a bit more experience. You know.
I'm gonna put a tip in and say, Rodney saved my friend's life. He's a hero. Hire him. I got you.
Oh yeah, no, that'd be great. Yeah.
You stopped a bear from robbing me.
Did I?
Right.
Yeah.
When? Oh yeah, that bear.
What do you
Right.
mean?
Unintentionally,
You ran
yeah.
into the fray of the bear fight.
Well,
You told him to put
yeah,
his paws up.
I'm gonna do that right now.
yeah. They might not believe that
I'm
though.
gonna put it as an A on so everybody sees how much of a hero you are, Rodney. Everybody.
Well, yeah, it's good to get a bit of fame, eh?
Tell him he did it with his bare hands. He didn't even use a gun.
Bare hands.
Oh God.
Bare hands.
Too many bear
Get
puns.
his bear. Oh, good.
Yeah,
Right.
I've only ever seen one bear, you know, so far.
Yeah,
but
it's the one that you just beat up.
yeah, I have killed a lot of
You beat
wolves.
it up.
That was why I decided to join the Rangers, because I like helping people, and I've helped quite a few people that have been hurt on the road by wolves. So
Yeah, it's good.
I see.
yeah,
Did I see him headbutt
What
the bear?
Yes, obviously. It was fantastic.
all that reminds me,
job.
I need to get my stitches taken out.
You did it while you had stitches too?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, you're a
This-
hero.
there's no stopping me.
I see that. Oh my gosh, you alright?
No,
Rodney.
not alright.
Oh my
Hello
gosh, I'll
there.
get out of the way.
How you doing?
Watch out, Luke, get out of the way.
Oh my god, sorry.
Doing all right.
Gosh, dick. Watch where you're going, Luke.
You called me a dick? What the
Yeah, you almost
fuck,
knocked her
man?
over.
God.
What did you do before you were a ranger, Rodney? Have we met before? I
Uh,
feel like you look very familiar.
Your voice is very familiar. I do a lot of fishing. That is how I made all
I
my
see.
money. Or just
I
doing
see.
nothing but fishing. But I like fishing and, you know, get
Did
a
you
lot of
ever
money.
come into the Bastille? And perhaps that's where we met?
I've been in there with my friend Sir Dickie White, you know, the famous actor.
Yes, yes. Okay, that's where I've met you before.
Oh,
I'm Clara.
yeah.
Nice
Oh.
to see you
Wait,
again.
Luke.
Hello, nice to see
I
you.
gotta need the
So sorry.
stairs.
Gosh,
Sorry.
you're so inconsiderate,
Yeah,
Luke.
that's fine. Shut the fuck up, Willie.
Gosh. Surprised you
Not
didn't kick the
bad,
crutch
you
out of her leg.
What are you, sympathy parade?
Remember that time you beat up the old woman?
That's nice to
Remember
see
that time
you
you
again.
gave an old
Congratulations
woman
on becoming a
fucking opium
ranger.
cigarette?
Well, I'm only a recruit, but yeah, I was
Huh?
very
You talk
pleased
about
to,
ethics?
you know, get accepted with my interview. So that
She
went
like
really
died.
well.
Absolutely.
What
Well,
about the other
congratulations.
fucking
That's very
lung
exciting.
Thank you. Yeah.
problem?
Hopefully I'll be a
How about that
ranger
one,
soon.
I'm sure you will.
I'll get my green cape then. Or my poncho rather.
There you go. There you go.
You should just come to St. Denis.
You on duty right now? You looking for a ranger?
Well, I just sent a telegram to see if there's any rangers about, so I could do a lot of ride along, get a bit more experience. I take it
Alright.
you're off duty,
Alright.
are you?
Yeah, right now. But I figured I'd head over there. So maybe if you want to join, see what's going on the crossing right now.
Yeah, okay, yeah. No, that'd be good.
Okay.
When you going over there, like sort of nowish, or
Probably 5-10 minutes. I was gonna
Yeah.
see if anyone showed up. Got any telegrams? Some.
okay, all right. I'll meet you over there then. Yeah,
All right. Be careful.
yeah, I will.
I'll be right behind you.
Okay, yeah. I'll watch out for them wolves. Nice to see you.
Oh, dog man. It's nice to see you again as well.
Yeah.
I wish you the best of luck.
Thanks very much. I'll probably, see you again at the Bastille with
Sure.
with Dickie because he likes a drink,
Oh, I don't work there anymore, but if you're around Blackwater, I'm sure I will see you.
Yeah. Well, I'm sort of here, there, and everywhere, really.
Absolutely.
All right, you take care and have a nice evening.
Yeah, take care,
Yes,
brother.
bye.
Thank you very
Bye.
much for your service, sir. Thank
Bye,
you.
fellas. Take care.
You too. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
See you in a bit, Rodney.
Yeah, see you soon.
Sailing away on the crest of a wave, it's like magic. Oh, rolling and riding and slipping and sliding, it's magic. And you and your sweet desire, you took me. Higher and higher, baby. It's a living thing. It's a terrible thing to lose. It's a given thing. What a terrible thing to lose. I'm thinking of Making believe this is what you can see from your worst day.
I'm taking a dive.
Oh, moving in line, then you look back in time to the first day.
I'm taking.
And you and your sweet desire. Don't you do it, don't you do it. Oh,
Higher and higher, baby.
it's a living thing. It's a terrible thing to lose. It's a given thing. What a terrible thing to lose. I'm thinking of dying on the stage. Taking a dive 'cause you can't help the slide floating downstream.
I'm taking a dive.
Oh, so let her go. Don't start spoiling the show. It's a bad dream.
I'm taking.
And you and your sweet desire.
Don't you do it, don't you do it.
Oh,
Higher and higher, baby.
it's a living thing. It's a terrible thing to lose. It's a given thing. What a terrible thing to lose. It's a living thing. It's a terrible thing to lose.
Yeah, good boy. Hello.
2 shakes. Hey, give me 2 shakes. I gotta get my equipment squared away.
Yeah, no
Make sure
problem.
your pack's all set. I'll investigate it here in a minute.
Okay, no problem. Would you like a coffee?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay. Bloody horse. What was that for?
Alright, let's get your hands up. Let's look at your pack.
Okay.
Alright, well, I certainly recommend refilling your canteen, maybe topping up on food there a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
Not too bad, but plenty of ammunition. You got that coffee there?
Yeah. I found that dice when I was treasure hunting.
Oh, you're treasure hunting, huh?
Yeah, with Dickie. Have you met Dickie?
Yeah, I think he's always with you whenever I run into you, right?
Yeah, he's like a famous actor.
Oh, okay, interesting. He sounds like an interesting fellow.
Yeah, he's makes me laugh.
He said he's a famous actor. What's he been in?
He said he was in a play called The Boy with the Tentacle.
The boy with the what?
With the tentacle. I think it was a play that he wrote. But I think he likes to sort of, talk a lot about, the acting sort of stuff, and he's trying to get a play together here, but he keeps getting let down by actors that just don't turn up. So
There were a fella in Valentine who were putting together a show a while back. I
Oh,
can't
right.
remember his name though. No, it's completely escaping me. I have no idea.
was it Montgomery or somebody? Was it?
It might have been.
Right. I'm not stopping you from like having time off, am I? By
Oh no.
You know.
I mean, there's nothing going on right now, so I figure why not? I
okay.
might not pull a full shift depending on if my partner comes around, but
Yeah.
I mean, I can't count on that. So
So how long is a shift normally?
well, it's really up to you. Like we don't. At least, I mean, I've only been a ranger like maybe just over a month and a half, almost 2.
Oh,
But-
really? I thought you'd been
yeah.
doing it for years.
Nah. But no one's ever said, "Oh, you gotta, put in this many hours or whatever." I mean, it's just really showing up whenever you can, and then if you can't show up, just letting people know.
Yeah, yeah,
It ain't like rigid and structured like being a deputy or even a medic.
right.
I usually try to do 2 or 3 hour shifts
Yeah,
because sometimes to look for a single person can take an hour sometimes. So
yeah,
it
yeah.
always kind of depends.
Well, I'm sort of normally around, I'll sort of wake up this time of day, and I'm
Mhm.
normally around for about 4 hours. So this would be sort of, my sort of slot. I have to be
Yeah.
careful of this horse here because he just like knocked me over.
Yeah, they're kind of assholes. That's one of them tasks the rangers have to do with is getting these fucking horses taken care of. I either like to hitch them over there in them stables,
Yeah,
or take my lasso, which
Right.
I do not have, and then scare them away.
I mean, he came over and he started to like nuzzle me with his face, and I thought, oh, that's nice, and then he knocked me flying.
Horses are assholes. All right, let's do something easy to start with. How many cougar dens are in the Great Plains?
I don't know. I haven't been told that, but I know that there's some cougars at McFarlane's ranch,
Uh-huh.
and I know there's some near that lake that's west of here, because you told me about that one.
Oh yeah, that's tall trees. That ain't Great Plains. Or not tall trees, big valley.
Right. I know there's cougars out sort of towards Annesburg, but I don't really know.
All right, well, we'll start simple. We'll just do a patrol in the Great Plains.
Yeah.
We'll start with the one at Beecher's Hope. You know what I'm talking about? Outside
No.
Blackwater. You know that ranch outside Blackwater?
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right, we'll start there. You should be able to get us there pretty easy. It's not ain't far. It's very easy. And then I'll go ahead and show you where the other two are.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I do remember that one because it chased me.
Yeah, that's probably like the one that most everyone learns about first.
Yeah.
You know, because it usually gets you.
Right. Yeah. It didn't get me. Fortunately, I managed to ride away.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and mount up. You're gonna take us out to Beecher's Hope.
Okay. Riders.
Howdy.
I still got to, I suppose, learn all like the shortcuts. But this is like the way I know.
Other people lead you. You're like, oh, I never thought to go this way. The saying you did one patrol with the cat. Did she teach you how to do navigating callouts?
Yeah. When it was like the white out, you know, with the horse whistling for the horse. I'll turn a left here.
All right.
Watch this rider as he's turning. Rider up ahead.
Heard.
Am I going too slow?
No, I mean you set the pace. It's your call. You're in charge of the patrol, so you can go as fast or as slow as you want.
Okay.
Generally, you
Okay.
want to go faster or slower, but whatever you're comfortable with.
Okay. Turning left.
That's a wrap.
Right, I mean, sorry.
It's okay.
Right, the ranch is dead ahead here.
Yep. So this is Beecher's Hope.
Right.
There's a few different places the cougar could be.
Okay, I know he normally hangs around by the gate.
And I'll point out the places I've seen him. Like I've literally seen him wake up, so he can pop out a few places. So let's be careful here.
So what do? Do you just sort of get to a rock and look for him?
So I mean, everyone has their own special way of doing it. What the rangers in general, what the seniors will prescribe is we go looking for it, and if you find them, you jump off your horse and run to a rock. I will generally, I like to use obstacles because rocks are kind of like a false hope. They ain't always, ideal. Like I've seen people jump up on this rock in front of us, and the cougar, jumps up with them.
Wow.
It ain't guaranteed. Looks like someone already got the cougar here. At least I think that's a cougar corpse.
Where's that? I can't see that.
Right here with all these birds on.
Oh right, yeah.
So, like generally what I'd do is I'll ride along the fence,
Yeah.
and so that way if cougar does appear, So like, I mean, you've been bucked before, right? So you know what signs to look for when your horse starts freaking out.
Yeah, they start getting jittery.
Yeah. So once it's decided that it's had enough with you, you still have time to jump off before it knocks your ass off, right?
Right, yeah.
So usually I'll jump off and I'll use the fence as a it's just like an obstacle because it'll confuse the cat.
Yeah.
Pretty much
It's,
anything
it's
you
a
can
barrier,
do
isn't it?
over- Yeah, anything you can put between yourself and the other thing to confuse it is what I do. I like to stay moving, just because rocks they're just not guaranteed. I mean, most of the time they are, but you know, sometimes they just
Yeah.
ain't. So
I've-
behind us, by those tents, is where it can usually wake up, as well as across the road there, in between them trees. There's beautiful places.
Oh, right, that's the tents back there by the fence you're talking about, yeah?
Yep. The other day, we rescued a person who got attacked by the cougar. They're all the way over here.
Oh, really? It must have chased them then.
They chased someone. They were over here by the back. They can roam pretty far.
So, I thought this was Kerrigan Ranch, because I thought this was the man that had the crane.
Oh yeah, so I mean it is called Kerrigan's Ranch.
Right,
It's got two names. Beecher's Hope is what it were before the Kerrigans moved in.
right.
And as the story goes, there were a Kerrigan who ran this ranch, but they're all dead now.
Oh, right.
The people who run it now, they just kind of honor and respect that. So
Yeah,
people call it both. Beecher's is what it were called before the Kerrigans. And Kerrigans is what people around here call it.
yeah. It's a nice ranch, actually.
Yeah, ain't too bad. So, if I remember correctly, you said you've done a wellness check before?
Yeah. But I got a bit confused about what I had to say.
Okay. I'll go ahead and show you how I do them, because everyone has their own kind of like flavor of how they do it, you know?
Yeah, okay.
I'll show you how I do it. So, there's just a couple things you always have to remember when you're doing it, right? The first thing is you just have to announce who you are, what you're doing.
Yeah,
So I'd say something like Saints Cross Ranger Corps performing a wellness check, looking for hurt or injured persons. Is anyone inside? Please make yourself known. And then the second thing is we have to repeat whatever it is you just said. Because you know sometimes like people don't hear you the first time or you gotta clear your throat. So it's just courtesy to do it a second time and say, hey, Saints Cross Ranger Corps performing a wellness check, looking for hurt or injured persons. If you're inside, please make yourself known. And finally, the third step is you identify yourself personally, state whether or not you're armed. Again, that's your choice of how you want to do it. I'd prefer to have my weapon out just because I feel safer with it. So then I'd say, this is Ranger Quincy. I'm coming in. I am armed. It is for my own protection. Please do not shoot me.
so you go in there and you sort of check out everywhere, do you?
Yep, you give it a look over, see if there's anything suspicious like bloody bandages or broken crates or anything that we might want to report or anything that might be of note.
Right, okay.
So you go ahead and give it a shot.
Right, okay. And it's a wellness check, is it?
Yeah.
Hello, this is Saints Crossing Rangers Corps. I'm here for a welfare check. A health. Was it a welfare or health?
It could be either way. Either way. Welfare check, wellness check, the same thing.
Wellness check, that's the one, sorry. Hello, this is Saints Crossing Rangers Corps. I'm here for a wellness check. Just looking to see if there's anybody injured. Can you please announce yourself? Hello, this is Saints Crossing Rangers Corps. They're here to do a wellness check to see if there's any injured people in the building. Can you please announce yourself if you're inside? Hello, this is Recruit Ranger Rodney Spencer of Saints Crossing Ranger Corps to do a wellness check. I am unarmed and I am coming in. Please do not shoot. Thank you. All clear.
It looks like someone went through rummaging here, I think, but that ain't too uncommon over here. I ain't nothing crazy that I'd personally report. Like, I know Peter is currently running the ranch, so I might go tell him, hey, someone's been through your barn, but...
Yeah. Well, it shows activity, doesn't it?
Yeah, show someone over here rummaging around, but it kind of happens all the time.
Was that okay, what I said?
Yeah, that was good. Well done.
Thank you.
Alright, form up on me, I'll lead you to the other cougar dens.
Okay.
The things you gotta watch out for, like whenever we get a call in northern Great Plains, it's almost always between here and that northern.
Sorry.
You're okay. But then we can also get southern Great Plains, and it'll almost always be these cougar dens over here.
Right, okay.
Picking it up. Right information, always make sure to echo whatever it is the guy says, just in case, just out of practice. Usually when
Oh.
we're riding, you
Oh.
don't do that.
I can't hear you, Quincy.
Rain too loud?
It's a bit loud, yeah.
Alright, well, for riding formation, make sure to echo whatever commands I give. This out of practice.
Yeah, okay.
When there's a bigger group. You're gonna up there left here.
Bear left. Heard.
Keep it right.
Keeping right. Heard.
So this is one cougar den. Usually between that tree right there and this tent. There's a chance that we could find a cougar here.
So would it just be like hiding about, skulking in the bushes? Or do you normally see it if you come up here?
Well, it depends where you catch it, because there's riders that come down this road all the time, so it'll be out of position. But
Right.
usually I see it come out of these bushes right here, those little assholes.
Right. So I suppose you get to know the sort of the hot spots then, as you could say.
Yeah, learning, like, probably the most important thing a ranger can do is just learn all the hot spots where the animal dens are, because like 80% of the time, that's where you're gonna find hurt people.
Yeah, yeah. I suppose the other times it's when, they do something silly, isn't it, really?
Yeah, it's the other 20% is just people like running their horses off cliffs, or sometimes there is criminal activity, and sometimes people get left for dead
Yeah,
in the strangest of places.
yeah.
And
Sort of
then on
lost
this
in
side
the
of bridge-
bushes.
This side of the bridge is the second cougar, so you can end up running into two cougars at once if you're not lucky.
I bet that's quite tricky.
That ain't too bad. You got this rock here, and they do get confused around the bridge, so you can play ring around the rosy on the bridge if you need to.
Right.
Alright, so that's Heartlands. That's pretty much everything in the Heartlands you need to worry about in terms of danger and whatnot.
Okay.
whenever there's call-outs, that's generally where it is.
Right.
Now, go ahead and lead us out to McFarland's. We'll go look at the cougar there.
Okay. Is it alright if I look at my map?
Of course, it's always okay. It's preferable to always, if you don't know where you're going, be like, all right, let me plan around. Let me take a look at my map. Let me figure this out.
Yeah.
But what you can never, ever do, unless you want to get yelled at and smacked upside the head, is to pull out your map in the middle of riding, and people crash into you. People will be very pissed off.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's just stupid, isn't it? You know?
Yeah. I mean, eventually you want to be able to navigate without having to rely on the map.
Yeah.
But that takes time.
Yeah, I mean, since I sort of came here, I've only sort of really, you know, gone from, like, I suppose, St. Denis, Rhodes, Valentine, Blackwater, you know, and Strawberry. So I've not sort of really gone out into the wilds because I've been on my own, and I've
You're
sort
right.
of been a bit worried about, you know, getting hurt, I suppose.
Yep. Fair enough.
Okay, ready?
Yep. Lead us out.
Snake,
Bird, snake.
rider. I'm just checking over there. There's no, I can't see the cougar.
Yeah, nothing I can see.
Do you ever sort of just cut across country because you know the area?
Always.
So we could just literally just go straight there.
Yeah, we're not limited to the roads if you don't want to take them.
Okay. Wild horses to the right.
Let's see. Oh, I spooked him.
Thanks for doing this, Quincy. I appreciate just getting a bit more experience and training, you know.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's my job. I like doing it. Do you have any particular questions or things that you specifically want to work on or practice? You just let me know.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm just going to make it up as we go.
That sounds good to me. There's a wagon coming this way. Looks like a delivery.
Let's see. Howdy. Through here, it's generally a good idea to call single file formation rather than barricades because you got
Oh.
like 3-4 riders behind you.
Right, yeah,
It's
yeah,
dicey.
yeah, noted. There's another delivery up ahead.
Let's see. Howdy.
Okay, approaching McFarland's ranch. I know the cougar hangs around the back of the house.
Let's check it out. Clear it.
Sorry, slowing down. Sorry, I forgot to say that.
Yeah, no worries. Just always make sure that you telegraph what you're going to do before you do it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like sort of like learning to ride all over again.
Yeah, kinda, because you're dictating what you're about to do. You know.
Yeah. I've only been riding for like 3 months since I come to the crossing.
Oh damn, man! It shouldn't be that hard. So you got a rider back there. Got the cougar. Oh, arm small the butt.
Did you get him in one shot?
I did.
Wow.
It's gotta shoot him in the ear.
Yeah. I mean, when you fire your rifle, do you look down the sight or do you just sort of like fire it from the shoulder?
So on horseback, you can't really aim down the sight. You're kind of stuck.
Right.
So it's kind of gonna sound weird, but I kind of use the brim of my hat, and then you know, like it just takes a bit of practice. On foot, I'm always using iron sights,
Right. Yeah.
like every single time.
Yeah.
But being this close, it ain't really hard to hit something dead center.
Yeah.
I can just use the brim of my hat, and then know that I gotta look up.
Right. I'm
Just
with
a
you.
tad.
Yeah. I'm with you.
How's your marksmanship?
I've not done that much shooting.
Okay.
It's all been pretty much close range on foot. I've not done any shooting on my horse.
All right. Do you know where the bottle tree is out
Yeah.
in the, let's go there. Let's go
Yeah.
do some shooting.
Okay.
Go ahead, lead me out there.
Sure. Okay. I'm just gonna put my map away a minute. Hang on.
Sure.
Okay. Single file.
All right.
Well, you can ride up next to me if you want, or is that not how you do things?
Well, usually, so you have a few different options with formation riding. With two people, it don't really matter that much. But the most common one is, we'll do like 1-2-1. If
Yeah.
you've got 4 rangers,
Yeah.
I personally prefer staggered because it gives you, room to maneuver.
Yeah, it's true.
Because not everyone is as good as riding as I am. So I like
Right.
having room to, dodge.
Yeah. Picking it up.
Picking it up.
Rider ahead.
Yes, see.
Turning left.
Heard left. This spot right here, this is a hot spot at night. This is a wolf den, like right at the top of that ridge.
Yeah, I've had a battle with wolves there.
There's a couple wolf dens over there in and around.
Single file.
You gotta make sure to call it out for me.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, I remembered as I was on top of it.
It's okay. It's just, letting you know.
Rider ahead.
Heard.
I know it will eventually just be like second nature.
Yeah, it's just practice. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, I still fuck it up sometimes.
Well, we're only human, aren't we?
Search and rescue with Buzz, and he did the same thing you did. He's like calling directions, but then going the opposite way. So
Oh, right. There's a wagon ahead.
yeah, see. So what do you think is the thing that you need to work on the most?
Probably all of it.
We'll pick one thing.
Just really my riding. I struggle with it a bit because it was only when I was getting shot at, by those bandits, that made me realise that I couldn't actually turn and shoot back in the saddle. So I had to buy some new reins so I could then turn. Just trying to get my bearings here.
Fair enough. Actually, let's go ahead and turn to Manzanita. I want to check the tip line before we go do anything else. So go ahead and follow me.
Yes, so since I changed my reins on my horse, it's been like having to learn to ride a horse all over again.
I see. Well, generally, we don't do a whole lot of shooting from like rear or anything like that.
Nah. It's just like the whole sort of steering of it's a bit, you know. I'll get the hang of it, I know. I've just got to get out there and just ride around more.
Yeah, well, depending on what we found on the tip line, we can also practice some riding drills.
Yeah.
I do a lot of trick riding. I were an equestrian before I came to crossing. So
Oh, right. Oh, you know all about it then.
yeah. So we're taking kind of a danger path here, going straight through the woods. There is potentially a bear in front of us.
Right, okay.
There's a bear. Turn and haul ass. Just get out of there.
Right, okay.
We'll meet. If we get separated, we'll meet in Blackwater.
Righto. Okay.
One of our outposts. We've got a tip line in here.
All right. Oh, right.
Alright, we actually have a tip. Injured person in or around near Jorge's Gap of Western Cola Springs.
Where's that?
That is out west, New Austin.
Right.
I'll go ahead and do the paperwork for this one.
So is there many rangers on duty at the moment, Quincy?
Nope, there are not. Hang on, something. Let the paperwork kind of a mess. I gotta sort this out.
All right. It's paperwork quite tricky.
Not really. There's a lot of it, and you want to make sure you do it right the first time, so you don't gotta fix it later.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. Cholla Springs, Jorge's Gap. That should be somewhere between Mercer Station and the actual gap itself, southwest Armadillo. I will lead us out there. The only thing that we got to keep in mind for this is that there is obviously a lot of criminality out west. So
Yeah.
if we run into anyone, let me do the talking.
Okay.
And you know, regardless of what happens, we'll make sure you get out to safety. And if I get left behind, you just go ahead and head to the nearest telegram station. Let law know what happened.
Yeah, of course. Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that, you know.
Let's get on the road here and head out to south.
Okay.
Bear right here. It's hard to see, but we're going this way.
Uh,
Going right here.
heard.
Back on the road.
Single
Single file is good.
file heard. Picking it up, heard. Oh, right, okay.
Alright, so let's practice out. Get up again. Take a left.
Back to left, heard. I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay.
Alright. You see what I mean with the focus?
Yeah.
Alright. What I like to do is I'll like focus on and off. When you focus, you know, you're kind of magnetic, right?
Yeah.
So, I'll like just enough to get the horse up to speed, and then I'll let go a little bit so I can, you know, control what direction I'm going, and then do it again.
Yeah.
Let's keep it at this pace until we get to the ridge.
Okay.
We're gonna get to the end of this ridge, take a right, and then haul ass down to the armadillo.
Heard. Heard.
Howdy.
Hello.
Back up.
Picking it up, heard. Line up, heard.
Alright, so this little path right here is the 4 Hayes gap. Let's kind of go through here, call out, see if we find anyone. Things across the range core. Anyone heard over here? Please make yourself known.
Should I call out as well, Quincy, or will that interfere with you hearing?
Oh yeah, no, we want to take turns calling out. You know, they might not hear me, but they might hear you. Through here is kind of narrow, so once we're up top, we'll split up a little bit.
Okay.
More ground. Saints across the range core. Anyone that heard out here? Please speak up. We'll hear you way before we see you. Saints across the range core. Anyone out here?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I hear him. I see the horse. I see him. Hey, fella. How you doing?
Hi.
What happened?
My horse jumped down this rock here, and I tumbled over him and hit my head.
Oh, yeah, that'll happen. I don't look like you got no broken bones or blood coming out where you shouldn't, so I reckon we get you back on your feet here shortly.
You're in safe hands now.
Thank you.
Have you been here long?
Not really.
That's good. We got here as fast as we could.
That's a nasty bump, but you'll be all right.
Oh, good.
What's your name, Philly?
Isaac.
Nice to meet you, Isaac. My name is Quincy. This here is Recruit Ranger Rodney. That's a lot of R's. I hesitated.
I know. I've been struggling with it myself.
A pleasure to meet you, fellas.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. You're my first rescue.
Really?
Yeah.
I seem to be everyone's first something. These past few days, I was Alarm's first to arrest the other.
Oh, is that so?
Uh-huh.
You wouldn't happen to be Isaac Quill, would you?
I sure am.
I thought you might be.
You sound like you heard of me.
Well, I mean, who doesn't know the Quills?
That's true.
Y'all are pretty famous. I ain't never had no run-ins with you.
Oh, there you go. Best time for everything.
Well, this ain't necessarily a negative run-in, so... Alright, we'll get you back on your feet in 3, 2, and 1. Are you gonna be good getting back to Armadillo yourself, or wherever you're headed?
I think I should be fine.
Alright, we don't mind escorting you if you need it.
You might feel a bit wibbly wobbly, but you know you'll soon feel better soon.
Which way's Armadillo again?
It's
That-
straight east of here.
That way.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I appreciate y'all coming out.
Yeah, of course. Anytime. If you, I'd recommend you go get checked out by a medic if you want. But if you start feeling like dizzy or headaches or nausea or anything like that, you might have a concussion. Definitely go see a medic. There ain't really nothing they can do for you except maybe give you some pain meds and tell you how to handle it.
You know, I think I still have some pain meds over from something recent.
Well, there you go.
I think I left him on this horse. Can't remember. Yeah, yeah.
Well, be careful of that. Make sure to hydrate. And if you do run into any issues, I definitely recommend going to see a medic. But you know, head bumps like that, they're generally pretty innocuous.
Thank you again.
Yep, anytime. Again, my name is Quincy, and this here is Rodney. Try and be safe out there, okay?
I'll certainly try. I was kind of just hunting.
There's some pretty good game out this way.
Yeah, but I was hunting them with a hatchet.
Oh, well. It's pretty tough to hunt them goats with hatchets. It takes like 2 hits.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
It's good money, though. All right, you take it easy, okay?
Thank you.
Be safe now.
Take care now.
Let's go ahead and close this tip out. We'll go to the tower over here.
Okay.
Lots of rocks. Careful, as you don't know the gap. Fall over any of these rocks, so try not to go too fast through here.
Yeah, okay. This terrain's quite unforgiving, isn't it?
It is. It's flat, as you can see, but yeah, there's lots of cactuses. That fella right there that we just rescued, his name is Isaac Quill. He's I guess he's an outlaw. I don't know how you quantify his fame or nothing, but his family's pretty infamous.
Is he some sort of ruffian?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, right.
Go ahead and come up in the tower.
Okay. I've never been in one of these. They're nice,
no,
aren't
no.
they?
Not all the towers lock, but this one does, because you know, the area we're in.
Yeah. It's got pictures up and everything. It looks a nice comfy bed. And a guitar.
Actually, let's see if Isaac is wanted right now.
Yeah, that's a good call. So you have like access to like the law reports like that then, do you?
No, we have access to, yeah, part of it. We can't see the whole thing. I don't look like he's wanted, but I can't tell where it would say that.
See, that would be like quite a good system to set up, isn't it? Is, you know, you'd be able to then just quickly see if they're wanted or not. You don't need to know the crimes, I suppose, unless, you know, they're of a, you know, a violent nature. And then that way, at least you know, and then you can quickly tell law instead of trying to find out.
Yeah, he ain't wanted, so we're good. Alright, we're going to head over to Armadillo.
Okay.
Check my telegrams, and then we will backtrack to Strawberry. Pick it up.
Picking it up, heard. Rider ahead, herd. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. They were ass horse call.
So that's the sort of thing that I'd do. Go flying.
It happens to all of us.
That's actually given me a bit more confidence.
Oh yeah, I mean it happens. It happens to everyone.
Yeah.
I wanted to stop at that fence and he decided, oh, you want me to jump over it? Okay, I'll jump over it.
Well, I hit a tree on my snow patrol, so, you know, and that was in front of 3 other people.
Yeah. It happens.
Yeah, everyone was nice though, you know, seeing if I was all right. I was just embarrassed.
Let's get us back to Strawberry.
Yeah, okay.
What kind of horse is that you're riding anyways?
That's a Turkman.
Okay. I think I've seen the white turkey right now. I like it.
Yeah,
It's a
he's,
very attractive looking horse.
yeah, he's a lot whiter than I thought. It's like supposed to be like a grey, but it's, yeah, he's quite white. But yeah, he's nice. I like his mane. I like the, you know, the black stripes in it. What's your horse called?
This is Countess.
Countess, right?
Yep. I've got a Turkman. It's one of the dark gray one.
Oh, right.
His name is Empress.
That's a good name.
And then I got a Black Arabian,
Right.
and his name is Priestess.
Ah, all right. Sort of like royalty. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry,
basically.
snake.
Yeah, that were the theme we're going with. I had another Arabian, a Rose Bay Arabian, but in the accident we had to put it down.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
His name was Princess.
Ah. Yeah, my first horse was called Hazel.
That's a pretty good horse, man.
Yeah, it only cost me $40, but he was a great horse. I still got him. He just runs around the fields in roads at the stables.
Can't answer much more than that. That's a pretty
Nah.
good horse life.
Yeah. Some fellow I met, I mean, he seemed to be quite a decent chap, I suppose. I don't think he was a criminal. His name was Ronnie.
Uh-huh.
And,
Wait, Ronnie what?
Ronnie Herbert, I think his name was.
Yeah.
And I've not seen him for quite a while, so I don't know what happened to him.
You ain't gonna see him.
What do you mean? Is he?
He's dead.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Oh, what happened to him?
I don't know the details. He was killed. He weren't a very nice fella.
No, well, he told me to take Hazel to the glue factory, which then made me realise that he weren't a particularly nice person.
Yeah, he were kind of a prick.
Yeah, he just sort of like, you know, was nice to me when I first come to the crossing, really, you know, and he, you know, I suppose because he was from like, you know, England, you know, it was like sort of someone to talk to. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, I don't know the details, but he ran with a pretty bad crew.
Turning left.
Ran afoul of the wrong people too many times.
Right, yeah.
Or snake.
They come out of nowhere, don't they?
They do. Fortunately, they're usually more or less in the same spot, so you eventually learn to avoid them, you know?
Must be a good like hot spot so it warms itself up.
Yeah.
I'll go single file here. Yeah, I did have my suspicions that he was a bit of a ruffian, you know.
Yeah, he were actually the first fellow in the crossing to, like, genuinely threaten my life.
Really? Well, he weren't nice at all then.
I don't know. He thought he got it in his mind that I was spying on him.
Right.
It's the most ridiculous thing in the entire fucking world. Like, why would I do that? And he and a couple of his goons took me over to a camp in Cumberland and you know, relieved me of all my weapons and whatnot.
Really?
And yeah, and then he's like cleaning my pistol in front of me. Like it weren't dirty. Like I know it weren't dirty. And
Wow.
he's talking about like when he was in the war, about how, you know, gotta keep your weapons clean. A good soldier always keeps his weapons clean. But he's doing this like in my face, acting all creepy and stuff, you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I knew he was like a ruffian, but I didn't realise he was a bit of a shit.
Oh yeah. Crossing's better off without him, I reckon.
Yeah, I think you're right there. I'd normally go this way. Is there a shortcut to Strawberry from here?
Not really. I mean, I just go straight northeast, find one of the roads down, and then cross.
Right, yeah. I've got to get in the habit of not using the roads.
I mean, you can use the roads if you want, but yeah, it's faster to take shortcuts, obviously. That's why we
Yeah.
take shortcuts.
Yeah, speed is of the essence when you need to rescue someone.
Yep.
Right, if I'm slowing down because I'm just going to check my back map and then we can take shortcuts.
That's a pretty straight shot from here. You can almost see Strawberry. See them? Actually, let's right up these ridges real quick. Like one of the ways you get to learn to navigate is by landmarks, right?
Yeah,
You see that mountain right in front of us?
yeah.
Not the one on the left of the snow, but the one on the right. That's Shan. And you know Strawberry is right below that on the left.
Oh, right.
So you can see that like, all right, I just know if I head this direction long enough, I will hit Strawberry. And then the ridge in front of it, that's where the burnt out village is.
I think a headache. Sorry about that, Quincy.
Yeah, it's all right. Headache.
Yeah. So, sorry, you were saying about a mountain, that was all I heard. So, are you talking about the mountain directly in front or to the left of us?
No, the one directly in front. That's Shan. That's the mountain that's right on top of Strawberry. So you know, just looking in this direction, we're going right around Strawberry.
Oh, right, okay.
We gotta go left.
Yeah, I thought you was talking about one sort of out towards Blackwater way, that way.
Oh yeah, no, that's too far. This is Shan over here on the right.
Yeah, that sort of confused me a bit because I was thinking that can't be right. But I knew that you knew what you was talking about.
All right, well, I'm gonna call it there. We'll see if I can find my partner. You did a pretty good job.
Oh, thanks very much, Quincy. I really do appreciate it. And
Yeah, of course.
tonight, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my map and I'm going to, when I go to bed, I'm just going to study it and candlelight and get to know all the familiar names and places.
Yeah, sure. So what I did, because when I first got here, I didn't know my way around the crossing whatsoever. Like I had never been here or nothing, right?
Yeah.
So what I did as a recruit is you can go on solo patrols and be like, all right, I'm gonna go patrol Tall Trees, or I'm gonna go patrol the Heartlands or whatever. So
Right.
what I did is I would just write out like my routes, like where I was going, where I was stopping, and I'd send that as a tip to the Rangers, so that way if I got in trouble or hurt, they know to come looking.
Oh, right.
And what my route were, and you just practice that way. So like I'd pull my map out and be like, all right, let's say I wanted to, I want to do Cumberland Forest, right? So I'm like, all right, starting patrolling Valentine, headed northeast, taking a left, wrapping around, going to Fort Wallace and back. I just read things like that.
Yeah.
And then throughout the entire thing, I wouldn't refer to my map. If I got lost, I'd just try and figure it out and then try to figure out what happened.
Yeah, look for like landmarks and then it'll sort of guide you back, won't it?
Yep.
Oh, that's a good way, and it's just like you get to know that area then, don't you?
Yeah. And then you start to learn about, all the animal dens and all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah. No, thanks ever so much, Quincy. I really do appreciate it. It's
Absolutely.
It's been great. I've really enjoyed it today.
Yep, absolutely.
I've got to do a trial tomorrow with Patterson.
Do you know where you're going yet?
Nah, I'm not sure where he said, but I don't even know what trial I'll be doing. Do you-
That'll be fun.
any
I have
idea?
no idea which one you'll be doing. The one I had to do were out west.
Right. And was that like just the sort of search and rescue thing, is it?
It were honestly kind of like a scavenger hunt, proving that you know the area. You got to go find certain landmarks, and then you got to find certain objects, certain herbs, certain plants. You got to go hunt specific animals, things like that.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I'll better study this map tonight then.
Mm-hmm.
So thanks very much, and you have a good night, and be safe, won't you?
Absolutely, you too.
I'll
Stay out of
see.
trouble.
Yeah, I will do. I'll try. Wow, so good. That's so good.
He's a good lad, a little bit shy, so you'll try and have to understand. Such a good lad, just for a while a guy'll need a helping hand. His words are hard to follow, but his heart has found a way to show you the things that he never could say. He's a good lad, a little bit wild, but his style is really gentle and kind. He ain't so bad, Right to the end, he's a friend, about the best you could find. As you come to know him, and his needs are coming through, you'll flash on the day I was talking to you. And he needs somebody to love. Yes, he needs somebody to be worthy of. He's a good man. He's a good lad. If you come to want him, like I know he wants you to, you'll see all the things I was saying are true. Telling you true, 'cause he needs somebody to love. Yes, he needs somebody to be worthy of. He's a good lad. Maybe he's wild, but his style is really gentle and kind. He's a good lad. If you need a friend, he's the end, about the best you can find. He ain't so bad, a little bit shy, so you try and have to understand him. He's a good lad, just for a while, the guy made a helping hand. He's a good lad, maybe a while, his style is really Wish I was the Wild West hero. Sometimes I look up high and then I think that might just be a better life. Away from all we know, that's where I wanna go. Out on the wild side, and I wish I was. Oh, a wild man. Ride the range all the day till the first fading light. Here with my western bell, round the fire so bright. I'd be the Indian's friend, let them live to be free. Riding into the sunset, I wish I could be. I'd ride the desert sands and through the prairie lands, trying to do what's right. The folks would come to me, they'd say,